Hey guys, welcome to my training log update. And we're officially 11 weeks out as of today, meaning the day that I'm posting this video. And it is meet prep, like serious meet prep. हुन्छ नि 12 weeks out, brother. Say, oh, now is the time, जस्तो लाग्छ. And this is the time. As for this channel, I always set goals for the meet and what I think I'm capable of doing based on my work. अनि कस्तो चाहिँ भइरहेछ त training and how is the momentum for each lifts. So I just want to put my goals down here first, and obviously it's a subject to change, and with the training progressing and how certain lifts feel and nagging injuries blah 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 यताउति भएपछि how it could be different भनेर चाहिँ just setting numbers here, and we can get started with the peak. So यो week चाहिँ I started मेरो mid prep obviously strength phase नै सुरु गरेको छु. And Sunday I had squats top set of 4 at an RPE of 8. Usually this number based on मेरो maxes would be anywhere from 215 to 225 होइन. But squatsमा momentum hasn't been the best because I was cutting weight off season, and I can't expect squats numbers to be going up while in a cut. So I did a 215 for a set of 8 and a set of 4, and it still felt quite heavy. Yeah, squats were feeling heavy. This was the back off sets still 6 sets of 4 with 197.5 kgs, as you can see on the screen. But let me talk about squat goals first before moving forward to bench and deadlift for this week. So कुनै कुनै lift चाहिँ यस्तो हुन्छ, like you get a really good momentum. Like last year मेरो squats PR was 245, and within a span of just 14 weeks with the weight gain, I was able to do 235 for a set of 4, which is like an all-time PR. And building upon that strength, I was getting a really good momentum all the way through from bulking to from 95 to 105. I was able to make a 25 kg PR on midday, 22.5 kg PR on midday, with a 267.5 kg squat. And this momentum एकदमै राम्ररी carry भयो. I was being able to stay healthy throughout training, and always motivated to squat. A little bit of belly helped as well, and I was able to do a big PR with relative ease. But sometimes when the momentum breaks, it's again hard to come back to the same numbers, especially at an advanced or an elite level. And that's happening to me right now. So squats haven't been feeling all that good. And I don't want to set unrealistic numbers just because last meet I had done a certain weight. So yo paliko prep match, I would be happy if I even get 265 on midday. And obviously this is a subject to change because I'm slowly building my weight back up, and I could catch the momentum and go up to 275 or even 272.5. But based on how things are right now, if I were to peak with this amount of strength, I would be comfortable saying that I will get 265. But it is a subject to change, so let's keep the lower number to be 265 and 272.5 to be the upper edge, because even if I'm capable, I don't want to push more than that because it will affect my total because of other reasons, as you guys already know: upper back fatigue, blah blah blah, shoulders, lower back, सबै कुरा fatigue भएर हुन्छ. So I wouldn't be sad if I don't get a squat PR this mid prep. But yeah, that's for squats. I'm not getting the best momentum that I used to get. But again, squatsma is my strongest lift, and when it's daytime and I have to pull a miracle, it's gonna be on the squats and not the bench and the deadlift for sure. Alright, moving on to bench press. So bench press, मेरो sticking point, like like a plateau भएको was when I was benching around 120, and I benched 120 for like almost a year. But after that, ever since I started changing my technique, learning from the best in the world, I was very fortunate to be able to work with Rob, मेरो previous coach, and Bryce Lewis, USA champion. अनि I went to seminars with Clinton, and I've worked with them hands on. So मेरो bench चाहिँ from that moment on it started getting really good momentum. But अब sometimes unlearn गरेर फेरि relearn गर्नु चाहिँ it takes a lot of time. So I know certain things that I have to do, like maybe flare out my elbows more, bring the bar lower, bend my wrist back, tuck my chin down, and with the feet position. I was able to learn from the advice of those guys, especially Bryce and Clinton later. अहिले आएर चाहिँ I'm still, I can see the fault in my technique, but I can't change it because I have to unlearn and relearn. So I think the unlearn relearn गर्ने process is really catching up with me right now, and I'm getting like a super good momentum even with the weight loss, which is very rare for bench press. And I did a top set of 115 for a set of 5, which isn't huge, but looking at the rate of perceived exertion, it felt ekdam easy, maybe like a 7, which is massive. I've done 120 for 6 just the previous block and at a fully depleted state. So being able to do this number gives me confidence to bench press at least 150 this meet, which is a big PR. But like I said, momentum is everything in powerlifting. So if this momentum continues and I don't break it, and which has very less chance of breaking because I'm again gaining weight and it helps bench press tremendously, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be able to do 150 this prep. And that's, I'm not gonna stop the momentum, and we're gonna push for 160 the next time. But yeah, bench is bench, and I will be happy if I get anything over 147.5, and it's unlikely that I'm gonna miss. As for deadlift this week, यो week चाहिँ हल्का hiccup भयो deadliftमा because I started training without straps after a very long time. But to talk about the previous prep, it was all over the place. I was skipping deadlift reps on some sets because it was practically impossible, and with the weight gain I wasn't able to cope with different changes. And training ma pani I was sometimes feeling like I could do 300, but some days I wasn't even able to do 270. So there was lots of ups and downs, and I wasn't able to make any PR the last prep as well. So with that being said, यो पालि चाहिँ deadlift has been getting the best momentum after quite some time after losing the weight, because losing weight मा चाहिँ deadlift positioning हरू better हुन्छ, if you guys didn't know. Especially because the quads are smaller, so you can lock out closer, and stomach is smaller, so you can get closer to the bar in setting up, all those things. And I was getting a really good momentum while I was using straps. But straps मा चाहिँ I've previously always been weaker in straps than I'm with my grip. So straps I was able to do 260 for a set of 4, which is like a massive PR by like 20 kgs on a set of 4. So with that being said, if grip isn't a concern, I should be able to do 300 no problem. But यो week चाहिँ फेरि gripले अलिकति धोका दियो क्या, because I'm not used to the movement first of all, but gripले हल्का धोका दिएको भएर चाहिँ I'm gonna say I'll be able to do at least 290, but anything from 290 to 300 is definitely within the realm of possibility. And if I add those numbers up, it should get to 700, even like the lower end of the spectrum. But you never know. So these are my goals. Your week I didn't post a lot of training because it's the same thing, just lower number of reps. And yeah. That's it for today. Next week बाट चाहिँ training update नै हुन्छ. But what do you guys think about my goals? Is it realistic? Is it not realistic? Is road to 300 possible? Is road to 700 total possible? Is road to 600 pound squat possible? Leave a comment down below so I know you're watching it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week.